Hey everybody, so I am in Dallas. Of course I can't tell you my hotel because this is public, and you know when you start getting your sexy back, the stalkers show up. So I'm going to show you guys all the food that I brought with me, y'all. I brought so much food with me. I mean, it's ridiculous. I really think I overdid it this time, honestly. I honestly did. Hey Jackie, honestly did overdo it on the food tip this time. But I want to make sure I'm not hungry, and I got to have variety so that if I get, you know, a taste for something different, I already have something here. Hey, Michelle. So I'm going to take you guys over, but let me tell you, the Lord really blessed because, for one thing, I came in here, there's no dresser, and I like when I'm going to be somewhere for 5 or 6 days to be able to unpack my clothes and stuff like that. There's no dresser here. Hey, Dion. But there is a tall refrigerator. Like, this is the biggest refrigerator ever, and God bless because I brought more food than I usually do. So now that a couple of y'all are on, I'm gonna take you over here and show you my food. Well, this is I got my clothes. This is what I had to do because they didn't have a dresser in here. And then I got my herbs up here for a cleanse that I'm on right now, which I have water for. Okay, water for that. And, you know, there's a little, I had to use the drawers in here. Can you see that? Yeah, I had to use those drawers because they didn't have a dresser, and I don't know why. So, hey, Quan. So, what I have here is, let me show you guys how tall this refrigerator is. Hold on. It's like really tall. So, super pumped. Let me show you what I have on top first. I have olives, mulberries, more olives, oops. And I have some seasoning. I have my mini crock pot back here so I can heat my food up. That's on Amazon, $20, best $20 I ever spent. I got some date syrup here. I got a whole bunch of sushi snacks, way more than what you see here. Some avocados, some tomatoes, more dates right here. Then I have some Granny Smith apples, and underneath it is coconut wraps and sushi wraps underneath. And then here's some hemp seeds, all right? So that's everything there. Then in the refrigerator, this big old refrigerator. Ooh, ooh, look at your girl. Guess what, people? I am here by myself with all of this. 4 shelves. All right. So it's definitely a bit much. I realized that once I brought it here, but I'm eating mostly raw, and I'm supposed to be consuming a lot because of the herbs. So I just wanted to be prepared, guys. I've never been to Dallas before. I've been here once for a conference, but I never left the hotel. So I wanted to make sure that I had everything I could possibly imagine wanting. So let me start at the top. Make sure I get my camera angle right because I don't have I packed so much of this, I didn't have room for my tripod or anything like that. This mixture right here is marinated mushrooms, onions, and bell peppers. With with coconut aminos and lime juice. This is kabocha squash that I roasted, and it's just mashed. This is tahini sauce, 2 of those. This is wild rice that's already been stir-fried. I had that in my freezer. It's stir-fried with shallots. This is my homemade veggie meat, which is delicious. This is a loaf I made that I'm not really crazy about, but I brought it because I might make myself eat it. This is some homemade strawberry yogurt. One of my clients found a recipe on YouTube, and I'm hooked on it completely. It's just a whole bunch of strawberries blended with dates and walnuts and hemp seeds, and it's really tasty, I'm telling you. This is cooked chickpeas and quinoa. almond spread. This is what I had in my coconut wrap earlier today. Then I have some roasted mushrooms right there. Onions. Those are roasted onions or caramelized onions. Those are peppers roasted. Then behind that, this is a tomato bell pepper salad dressing, and this is a herb dressing right there. The basil, parsley, cilantro mixture is really good against parasites, and that's the cleanse I'm on. Okay. Ever since you told me about mulberries, I have up caramels. Now you ready to go. You won't gain it all. I don't know. I don't understand, Jackie. See, did I miss anything else? No need to buy a thing. But you know what, Michelle? I probably still will. One of my PMP sisters from one of the groups I'm in has a store down here, so I'm going to check with her and see what she has, honestly, because I'm just a curious eater. I don't know why. So, anyway, back to the fridge. Here's blue. These are gooseberries on top, then raspberries, and then blueberries. Then I have some raw stuff here. This is fennel and chard. That can go in wraps. I use it as a salad. These are herbs left over from the herb dressing. I just didn't want to leave them at home alone. This is zucchini, and believe it or not, I actually forgot something. I forgot my veggetti that you use to take the zucchini and shred it. So I'm really salty about that. I don't know what I'll probably have to force myself to eat it. This is extra chard. Spring mix salad right there. Okra, raw, and raw asparagus. And I think that's more of another kind of green. So as y'all can see, I'm stacked. Now, I said to myself that I was going to cut up a Granny Smith apple with some berries and eat that. But when I unpacked my stuff, I mean, everything came out pretty good, but one of my tomatoes and an avocado got just totally smashed in flight. And the avocado burst open. And I don't want to waste food, so I'm going to go ahead and eat that now anyway. And shoot, I probably have the apple too. Why not? I mean, really, it's just fruit and vegetables. So that's what I'll be doing when I get ready to eat. Mostly I do the fruit for breakfast. But like I said, let me see, this morning I had the yogurt in a smoothie. Oh, I also took my moss. For those of you familiar with sea moss and the sea moss gel, I made the moss this time by steeping some herbs first, some sarsaparilla and nettle in water, and then I used that steeping liquid, and that's what I simmered my sea moss in and blended it, so it's like super iron rich, and that's what I had this morning. So that was all good. So I'm getting ready to tour the hotel, something I like to do. I asked for a room right near the fitness center that helps to reduce excuses. I'm looking forward to working out though, so I'm not too worried about it. And I wish I was in an area where there was better like walking, but it doesn't really look like even safe. Is like right off the interstate, so I don't know that I'll be able to do a ton of walking around here. But even if I just do the parking lot, because I do like to get a little fresh air too, and not just necessarily always be in the gym. So we'll see how it goes. At any rate, y'all see how I roll. Every time I travel, I do a video. I show you guys what I'm doing and what I packed. It's possible. Don't be so lazy with your own body, guys. Yes, I'm a food addict. There's lots of places in Dallas I would love to try and eat at. That used to be my thing. And, you know, there's even a raw vegan place here that, you know, I may go there one night after I burn through a couple days worth of this food, because I'm probably going to have another, a larger meal, maybe an hour or so after I do the tomato, avocado, and fruit with some of the squash and stuff like that. So, but at any rate, what I'm saying is there's other ways to treat yourself, okay? I could treat myself to the spa. I could treat myself to a pedicure. I could treat myself to a new shirt, you know, or some jeans. Treats don't have to be about food. You don't have to treat yourself with food, because it's really not a treat. It's a trick. Oh, Pastor Cousins, that's a sermon, trick or treat. Oh, my goodness. So, at any rate, don't trick yourself. Treat yourself. And that's what I'm going to be doing all week long, is feasting on my herbs and feasting on everything in my refrigerator and chilling. And guess what, y'all? I spent much less money buying this food than I would if I was eating out every day. It would cost a whole lot more. So I didn't always used to do all this. Don't be overwhelmed because you see Cara doing so much. Start where you are with what you have. That's what I did, and now I have a bit more of a system. First couple times, I went somewhere, I didn't take nearly enough food. I thought I had enough, but I did not. And what I brought was basically like one dish, a one-hit wonder, and I was tired of it and didn't want it anymore. This time, I have, the wild rice as my base, and I have the quinoa and chickpeas as a base for another day, and I can alternate between those two. And then I have that homemade veggie meat that I can either add to those, or I can put it in a coconut wrap, or I can just eat it on top of some lettuce. So I have variety. I can mix and match the things that I have so that I don't get bored. So the only thing I'm really low on is berries. Because I'm definitely going to need to find a grocery store somewhere to go get more of those by Tuesday, since I'll be here for 6 days. So, but that's why I do have the strawberry yogurt, because I got to use that up within 2 or 3 days. So probably Tuesday night or something like that is when I'm going to hit up a store and just get enough berries to take me through until till Friday. All right, so I hope you guys are encouraged. Just make small changes. Even small changes will make a difference. But, your small changes need to gradually level up. You can't just make one small change and you're doing that for 6 months. You ain't really serious. You ain't about this life unless you are consistently leveling up. If you need help with that, reach out to me. Not everything has a fee associated with it. I just want y'all to live abundantly, exceedingly, and get every single thing that's yours. Okay? Have a wonderful day, y'all, and I will see y'all later. Bye.